Elon Musk's $56 billion compensation package at Tesla. What does this mean? I see $55 billion, whatever it was overturned by a Delaware judge after a shareholder challenged it in court, claiming it was excessive and that the board had not given enough justification for why it was so high. Apparently, that's what that means. The board now resumes its work and assembles a package. From recalls to price reductions to power moves, we have a plethora of Tesla updates and captivating insights that are set to get your heart racing. We've covered everything in today's episode, including a closer look at the Model 3's updated adaptive headlights in Europe and the importance of Statistics Canada's data. However, before we get started with the high-voltage Tesla world, don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and become a member of our Tesla Stock News family. The Tesla journey is going to become crazy, so fasten your seatbelt and let's begin this film. Remember a startling development? Tesla is about to launch the largest recall in its history, which will affect almost all of its customers. Automobiles, this behavior points to a possibly serious underlying problem. Although media expectations may not be high, labeling this as the largest ever Tesla recall seems to mark a new low. This is another noteworthy headline from the Wall Street Journal. The question is, who would create such a headline, especially if Tesla's only change was a subtle enlargement of some icons, a change so minor that it might escape notice without explicit mention? Given the public outcry, if this happened with GM, one cannot help but wonder if any automaker would be forced to physically replace icons for such a minor adjustment. Tesla has recalled millions of vehicles due to the most recent safety flaw, which basically amounts to a mere 5% increase in icon size. What makes Mercedes or any other automaker more intriguing is the seeming lack of concern regarding the significant icon size change during the previous Nissan recall. It almost seems as though regulatory harassment may be involved. Elon's compensation package is defended by the claim that any CEO who accepts such terms is worthy of investment. Merit, it is doubtful that any of the top 500 CEOs, with the possible exception of those based in Delaware, would accept this offer if it were made to them. When this remuneration plan is in line with performance and is something that other CEOs would probably turn down, it is difficult to argue that it is unfair. Considering the future, there will be financial repercussions associated with Tesla's Texas incorporation choice. Although estimates show a yearly spend of more than $200 million, this could wind up being a more economical option. Choice in contrast to Delaware, especially considering the Delaware judge's clear disdain of Elon Musk, the final sum that Tesla needs to, although the news is still unclear, Texas's established precedent points to favorable conditions for incorporation. Elon Musk warns everyone about the company's decision to leave Delaware as its state of incorporation. John Miles' attempt to change his incorporation from Delaware to Nevada is presently blocked. Most businesses must decide between Texas and Nevada, and Elon Musk contends that since Tesla has its physical headquarters in Texas, choosing that state makes more sense. Due to incentives that were previously unavailable, Tesla has lowered the price of its Model Y in Canada by up to 6.9% or $4,000 Canadian dollars. This decision is not necessarily bad. In fact, it may even increase Tesla's earnings. Canadians gain even more from this news since it enables them to take advantage of a $5,000 federal rebate, provided the car stays under $55,000. Additionally, some governments provide additional incentives like British Columbia, which offers a $4,000 incentive. When combined with Tesla's price reduction, these incentives result in significant savings for customers. Even larger incentives are available in Quebec, which makes the long-range Model Y grades and rear-wheel drive models eligible. It is anticipated that this pricing change will greatly boost Model Y sales in Canada, thereby improving Tesla's financial results. Both the Model 3 and Model Y now have the same starting prices, which may signal high demand for the new Model 3 refresh. Therefore, prospective Model X purchasers are advised to rent the car for a few days before making a decision, especially if the Falcon doors are not a priority in Canada. Additionally, Tesla has lowered the annual percentage rate of PR for financing in the US, making the cars more accessible to those with superior credit scores. Regarding product concerns, it is anticipated that this shift in interest rates will further boost Tesla's sales. Although it might not seem like a big issue, Tesla is addressing a worry about the TR wheel covers causing unusual wear on tires. The covers can bite into the tire sidewalls, causing damage. Tesla is probably going to fix this problem quickly. Chinese Tesla fans will be happy to learn that the Quicksilver color choice is now offered in the Chinese market, as this is anticipated to increase demand in relation to the California case. The Giga Berlin milestone ensures that responsible handling of hazardous waste is crucial and that Tesla takes this issue seriously. Tesla has settled the hazardous waste lawsuit with a $1.5 million fine. However, this settlement is unlikely to have a significant negative impact on Tesla's financials or U.S. stock investors. It's unclear if California is simply following its strict enforcement inclinations or if Tesla is actually at fault in this case. Given Tesla's strong pro-environmental attitude, it's difficult to assume that any infringement was intentional, though accidents do happen. It's likely that some standards are followed more for compliance purposes than for obvious environmental benefits. With its Giga Berlin facility producing a record 6,000 Model Y automobiles in a single week, Tesla has reached a critical milestone. Higher production levels are good for the price. Tesla has started the hiring process for the Gigafactory Mexico Engineering Program Manager, a position based in Austin, Texas, with a strict Spanish language requirement. This further demonstrates the effectiveness of the company when economies of scale come into play. The most recent Tesla report reveals an incredible milestone. The company is happy to have about 140,000 employees worldwide. What's so amazing is how this number now compares favorably to the employment giants. Ford and General Motors, while both Ford and GM have seen drops in employment, it's important to note that Tesla has set an unprecedented course by growing its workforce by almost 99.5%. This expansion surge comes as a surprise, especially given that Elon Musk had recently hinted at a hiring freeze within the company. This robust growth not only highlights Tesla's dynamism, but also suggests the enormous potential and impact of the electric vehicle industry on global employment dynamics. Following a week of Model 3 reviews evaluation, a reputable reviewer on the X YouTube channel, which has already received 6.2 million views, offers the video is anticipated to receive over 1 million views due to the high praise for the new Tesla Model 3 update, which should boost sales for the company. The reviewer characterizes the Model 3 as a miniature version of the S, emphasizing its impressive features such as its tighter steering radius, improved speaker system, and ultra-red color enhanced visuals. In other news, Tesla is preparing for an exciting appearance at the highly anticipated Chicago Auto Show, which is also the largest auto show in all of North America. Attendees will have the chance to interact closely with the Model Y and the updated Model 3, but the iconic Cybertruck and the opulent Model S are conspicuously absent from the event, suggesting a strategic focus on showcasing the Model 3's irresistible appeal. This event promises to be a turning point for both Tesla enthusiasts and potential buyers in Europe, especially France. Through a free over-the-air software update, Tesla owners may expect the Model Y and legacy Model 3 to activate adaptive headlamp features. These adaptive headlights provide more illumination without making other cars glare, enhancing driving safety at night. In addition to the statistics of Tesla's incentive statistics for the Model 3 and Model Y have been made public in Canada, offering useful information for projecting Tesla's delivery in the country. This data also helps determine U.S. sales numbers with relation to the attorney who contributed to Elon's remuneration package. He expects more developments under Delaware law, including the potential for a direct appeal to the Delaware Supreme Court, which is the final arbiter of such cases. The current board, which differs from the 2018 board, may create a new compensation plan for shareholder approval. The extent of Kathleen J. McCormack's involvement as the attorney would rely on the board's rulings, if a package that seems exorbitant or raise. As fiduciary issues is proposed by the board, it's possible that the lawyer's firm and others could get involved, but if the board acts wisely, the lawyer's involvement might be minimal. It's important to note that he seems inclined to challenge Elon again, but if Tesla is no longer incorporated in Delaware, it might be more difficult for him to do so, so his remarks remain somewhat ambiguous, lacking specific criteria for an acceptable compensation package. It's ironic that his firm stands to gain significantly from the lawsuit on the judge's matter, and there are concerns about her language portraying her as the main character in this legal drama. Her use of language, such as daring to take risks and referencing historical figures, is more typical of people vying for political office or notoriety for taking on a high-profile case. Elon agrees, implying that the opposition against him would probably outweigh any criticism from the mainstream media. Elon's tweet, which most people missed, might gain from being highlighted on his main timeline in order to reach a larger audience. In summary, we talked about important Tesla developments today, such as a possible big recall, price reductions in Canada, state and corporation reforms, and Elon Musk's remuneration package. We also discussed the significance of Statistics Canada's data, adaptive headlights in Europe, and Tesla's global expansion production milestones and improved features in the Model 3 update. What do you think of Elon Musk's state and corporation warning, Tesla's recall safety issue or exaggeration, and how do you feel about the price? What do you think of the judge's wording in the complaint? And do you have any predictions for Elon Musk's settlement package in Canada? Additionally, for more information, sign up for Tesla Stock News. We appreciate your support and hope to see you at our future event.